Hello everyone, we are waiting for the viewers.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm actually wondering who is going to watch us at the time of lunch, but remembering we are recording it, we need to be proper from the beginning, right?
Yes.
Okay, so welcome to our conversation class. It's me, Lidia.
I'm Carlos. Hello.
And we decided to make an experiment and talk to you during a day, in lunchtime or after lunchtime actually. It's hi, and it's late lunchtime. So hi everyone again, I'm Lidia, this is Carlos, and we are making an experiment because we want to see...
Plenty of experiments.
Yeah. Because we want to see how many of you can watch us during a day, as it's a better time for us. Our kids are at school, at kindergarten, and then we may speak. And now...
Hi Peter, contingent.
Hi, Sophie. And okay, could you hold it?
Yes, I can. No problem.
But keep a good frame, please.
I'll try.
I want our heads to be like this, like the whole frame.
We want our heads to be like...
Whole frame. Okay, and now Carlos will explain you, because okay, the thing is, I should shut up, because
no, she doesn't.
On Facebook, under last movie, there was a commentary from Kazimierz, who said that it's quite good, these conversation classes, but it will not work.
It's not gonna work. Yeah.
Why? Because I'm speaking and not letting him speak. So of course
The
I
actual lecturer.
Yeah, but
That's
the thing, but it's not lectures, it's workshops. So it's conversation. I should talk. It's my class. You're a teacher.
Why are you starting your
just...
lesson from explanations?
Anyway, now Carlos will tell you why we decided to speak English to you on the internet. Why do we do this?
We do it basically to, first of all, experiment. Second of all, to allow you guys to be able to hear an English language, hear us speaking to each other and to you viewers in English. So
yeah, we want to show you that English is easy and it's cool to speak it. And if you are afraid of speaking English, now feel free. You see, we also make mistakes. I ask questions. Although I used to speak a lot of English in the past, Carlos used to live in London, and now we want to practice. Carlos is a conversation teacher, and so we talk about various stuff in English. And the thing
many
is,
different subjects discussed in
and the
English.
thing is that Carlos, my boyfriend, is sometimes much easier to handle when we speak English. His Polish is kind of...
My Polish is perfect, actually.
So understanding of
Very
Polish...
eloquent.
so understanding of Polish is much worse. No, okay.
Percepting certain things.
Okay, so...
it's different when I'm speaking English, and it's different, comes out different. The final product at the end of the process, it comes out different. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so we
I'm just kidding.
I wanted to say that I'm grateful that you're
She's got
aware.
different opinion on that subject, that's for sure.
The thing is that we would like to know what is your experience about English, how much do you speak, if you speak at all, do you need it, do you need lessons? Hi everyone joining, it's great to have you here. And we try to have one subject for every lesson, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we just start these subjects, sometimes we need to continue them, sometimes we have a lot of digression. Is there such a word? Digression?
Why? In what way?
That we, you know what digresja is in Polish?
Yes.
So is there such a word in English? Because sometimes we have a subject and then we change it for a while and then we come back to it, talking about other stories. So we just
basically switch subject. Why you try to... You see, now you're making it even more... We're trying to make English enjoyable and easy, and you're making it more complicated by using all these eloquent words from Polish and trying to draw them into English. What for? Switch the subjects. There you go. Voila.
Okay, digression is a quite
digression. Well, let's check if we have that word in the first place.
I don't know. It's quite common.
Do you know it, guys?
It's quite common phenomena.
Yes, especially with you.
Today's subject.
Is this a journalist thingy? Jumping from one subject to the other quickly, unexpectedly? Maybe we should talk about that. Oh, that would be a quick switch of the subject.
The subject for today is...
We wanted to talk today about patchwork family and patchworking in general.
Yeah, we want to start to talk about it in general. I also... I sometimes show you a bit of patchworking on my blog and on my vlog. So now we will tell you why patchwork is something we do and we will do, we try to do, or we want to know more how to do it well.
We would like to also find out what do you think about it, guys. Have you got any of this kind of experience?
Okay, so first of all, maybe first Carlos will tell you what is his situation, what is his family situation, and I will then tell you what is my family situation, and then you will understand why we need to talk about patchworking. First, Carlos.
We want to, we don't need to.
Yeah, we need to and want to.
Yes. We just want to share with you guys. My son is 8 years old. As you know, I'm a single dad. During the divorce with Jensen, whose mom is English, and Lydia, she has Zach.
Oh, so this is the end of the story?
Will be.
Okay, my son
Switching.
is 6. His name is Zach. He's half Finnish. His dad is Finnish, and we have never been married. He lives in Finland, and we are friends, contacting more often lately, and it's good because Zach needs it. And what is also interesting in our situation is the fact that I know Carlos's wife, and Carlos knows my father of Zach. So we know these people and we feel safe with it, right? We are not jealous about those past relationships, because I know sometimes it
when it comes to our relation, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So now maybe you may.
So we both are spending, you know, mixed time together, either. It's a joint time, quality time, like all 4 of us, or we'll spend time separately, also in a way such as Lydia is spending time with Jensen and I'm spending time with her son Zach, or she'll have 2 boys on her own, or I will have the 2 boys on my own.
When will it happen?
Oh, when you have work.
Okay,
or
yeah.
Work assignments, or when I have to...
Okay, so we are now saying how it works nowadays, right? Okay, so the thing is, you live with your son and I live with my son.
Yes, we live separate.
And the other parents live abroad, which is quite important.
They do, yeah.
So they don't have opportunity to make mess daily. Let's call it this in a funny way. For me, this situation with Zach's dad is comfortable, and with Carlos it's a bit different because it's during the divorce. So we will tell you maybe more after it all finishes. And now the thing is how we manage to deal with differences between our kids, between our ways of bringing them up, right?
Yep.
And our ways of speaking to kids, because every parent has his or her own idea, and then it appears that we are in one home, in one flat, all together
under the same roof. Yeah,
and everybody has a different idea of what to do,
how to deal with certain situations when it comes to kids, when it comes to dealing with the certain behaviors or misbehaviors, as well as general way of bringing up. That obviously may cause, and often causes, not only in our case, but in many other cases with families who are trying to do patchworking, causes a lot of strain on the actual relationship. Both parents, both partners, as well as kids between themselves. So it's a quite vast subject, interesting and wide area of that matter is often very complicated.
What should I say now, my teacher? What is the conspect saying?
Well, you'd carry on.
No, you are the teacher. Last time when he was talking to Kazimierz.
She's still Kaz, if you're watching it, or if you get a chance to watch it afterwards.
Thank you.
You really bugged her with your comment.
Yeah.
She still can't get over it.
Yeah, because it's the fact that I'm helping you with my talking, because I'm giving the pace, or you know, I'm using my professional experience.
Yeah, as a journalist, as
exactly.
Some of you may know.
Just some. Okay, and how to deal with the fact, because it happens very often, when a dad has a new girlfriend and dad's son doesn't like new girlfriend.
Well, yes, it happens.
If you have any situations like this, you may also answer, because I know you are also in this crazy world, separating or having new partners, having kids, so you may also tell us what is your idea about it.
Yeah.
So what is your idea about it? What to do when your son, because you know, with our kids, it's like they are small. I met Jensen for the first time when he was
turning
6.
6. Yes.
Yeah, they are young. He was 6. Zach was 4. So and when he met me for the first time, he didn't know that I'm your girlfriend.
Oh, he didn't know that you were about to become my girlfriend. Okay. I don't know if you remember.
So it was just the
first
day
meeting
with
the presence of kids.
It was in Bobrowiec, by the way.
Yes, it was.
Anyway, so so it was, for me, it was completely normal to treat him like Carlos's kid. It's a kid, so I know how to treat kids because I have a kid myself, about the same age. But then it appeared that it's a bit different, because this kid has a mom, and he doesn't want to listen to me at all.
And yeah, but it's also down to the cultural differences, and basically each family unit, when they had a chance to function together, is functioning differently. So obviously, when someone new appears in a life of a small child, it's a huge stress for them as well, as
and the kid is checking how much I may do, how much will she survive,
how much you will withstand.
Yeah, exactly, withstand. So. Okay, so is there any possibility?
Hi guys.
Because I think, in my opinion, everything what your child does, what is his opinion about what is going on about the people, is okay. Everything that my child thinks and sees is my responsibility. I am to prepare the hi Anya, hi Bożena,
greetings.
I am responsible for his attitude, you know, especially when this kid is so young.
You're talking about Zach?
I'm talking about my kid.
Yes, yeah. Your child, yes.
Yeah, so, you know, because I feel this responsibility. Of course, he has different experience, but when I can see the reaction which I don't like, or which could hurt you, then I react and I talk to him, right? And I explain it, and so that it will not happen again, and he doesn't feel it's something bad, because he needs to learn this new relation, right?
Yes. obviously.
So it's just about feeling safe, that this new person is not, how to say it, interfering, is not disturbing.
Interfering, disturbing, yes.
Yeah, it's not changing the level of safety, right?
Yes. Safety, security, you can call it that way. Well,
the question is, what is the relationship between our kids?
Brotherly, in a way that they play together, and then they will have an argument, and they will have a fight, and then they will again play together like they are best of friends, and then again something.
And I would answer more psychologically, because I feel I can feel more than fathers do.
So we fathers are just.
You are just man, you are different, and it's normal.
Yeah.
I would just say, and
kidding.
as I have these pedagogical skills, just looking at boys, at our boys, they are completely well together. At the level of being kids, they are completely fine and normal. They are having fun. They have a lot of things in common. Zach is really eager to learn a lot from Jensen, and Jensen wants to be the smart one.
The big brother kind of way.
He doesn't want to be a brother.
He doesn't want to be a
Okay,
brother,
but I want to finish,
role.
may I?
Yes, you can. Can I join as well? Yeah, we're gonna have an argument in a minute ourselves.
I just wanted
Live.
to finish about how is it about the guy. So I wanted to say that they are perfectly well together at the level of being kids. But when Jensen loses this security, because sometimes it happens, because he misses his mom, you are still at this difficult time, then it happens that we need to pay more attention, right, to both of them, to him,
yes.
to Zach, not to allow any of them lose this security, to quarrel, because they don't fight. Because, you know, we saw brothers fighting. They don't fight like brothers. They don't fight at all. They are sometimes angry with each other, or they normally react like, you know, they are complaining, but they are not fighting. It's more emotional, rather, I would say, with the new, because it's about the new situation.
Struggle and the rope, so-called rope pulling.
Yeah, so when it's about the boys as boys, it's completely right. When it comes to brotherhood, it's something completely new to both of them, right? Because both of them were the only kids. Both of them are from completely different backgrounds.
Yeah, non-standard backgrounds. Let's put it that way as well.
Yeah,
and also multicultural backgrounds, because Zach is half Finnish and Jen's half English.
Yeah, for a moment you could see our tortoise. Anyway, so guys are okay. Meaning, and I really think, and I will repeat it, that this is about us. If we handle their relationship and we are fine with it, they will be fine as well, because they will feel secure.
Well, if we have the right energy and the right vibe put out to the world, meaning in that case, I mean our little bubble.
You are not seen.
Yes, that's fine. They can see me. Mrs. Perfect. If we can, you know, send them right vibe, then they will be picking up on it, and also vibrating on a high level.
And it's also about the fact that sometimes it's difficult, and you may experience it if you have a kid that is joining you from time to time. Yes, last year we had it that Jensen was with us every second weekend, and it is always a bit difficult.
Every other weekend.
Every other weekend. It's always a bit difficult because we have our order of things, and then we have Jensen, which is a full family, but again it's something new. For both both sides, for Jensen and for us, for Zach, for us also. And Jensen used to live in a completely different environment, so he didn't remember the rules, that the rules are different, because rules are different everywhere, right? And because we have our family, and that family is different. So this is usually very difficult, not to say that that different one is bad, right? Because it's not bad, it's just different.
Yeah.
This is what we
Obviously,
are teaching kids.
Everywhere and everyone's got different circumstances when it comes to situations like that. Yeah. Now Jensen lives with me permanently, full time.
In Poland.
In Poland. So even though we still live separately, it all looks different. The time we spend and how we communicate and how we socialize, everything took a different direction. Obviously, a direction towards the better, even better than it was before. It's never perfect, but we all have to work on it. And it's nice to see all the rewards and results of that work, of all that input we're trying to give to create and make that patchwork really work well for us.
Yeah, and this is usually a bit difficult when such a kid joins father every other weekend, right?
Yeah.
And then wants to have this father for himself, but wait a moment, the father has a girlfriend and the girlfriend has a kid, right? So it's usually a bit difficult to make this kid feel secure that nobody is taking his daddy away from him.
Works the other way around as well with certain mums. I mean, it's different in your situation, but
yeah, I will say about my situation. Yeah. Okay, about my situation, it's also quite interesting because when I met Carlos, Jensen was not with him, so Zach was the only kid around. So Zach felt that Carlos is for him, that it's his new guy. Yeah, because he didn't call him dad. But he also didn't remember his real dad so well then. It was 2 years ago, and we didn't talk with Christopher so often then. Although I told Zach that his dad lives in Finland and so on. And there came a time when Zach needed to know his dad, his real dad, because Jensen wanted to have his dad for himself. And Carlos needed to also not to feel guilty towards any of them.
It's all understandable, yes.
Yeah. So thanks to the fact that Zach knows his dad and we have good relation with Toffe, who is in Finland daily, now Zach feels secure because he doesn't need to fight for attention of Carlos, right? Or for his love, for his attention. But what I wanted to say that was interesting from the very beginning was the fact that you and Zach were perfectly together just since the beginning, since the first
clicked,
meeting.
Yes. You know, I'm an easygoing person. When I've met Lydia, Zach is Lydia, Lydia is Zach. I take these two as one. So for me, you know, if any of you ever had a chance to be in a situation like that, you will know that in order to make it work, it doesn't matter what's between the two adults. When one of the adults has a child, you need to accept it. You need to accept it, and
if even without thinking of it, like accept it.
It has to be. Well, in my case anyway, it came natural. Yeah.
Yeah, but what I also it's important to say here is the fact that in our patchwork clan, it's also funny that I am more like Jensen and Carlos is more like Zach, considering the personality, attitude to life and what we like, right? And this is also quite funny.
Yes.
Zach is very sociable. Zach likes people. Zach likes noisy stuff.
Crowd, basically.
Yeah. And this is Carlos. Jensen likes to be calm, alone, peaceful, quiet, likes music, like, you know, like more spiritual things. So it's funny because I understand Jensen perfectly, although we are not all the time together because definitely Carlos knows Zach much better than I know Jensen, right? Because
Yes.
we used to live together.
Yeah, you haven't had enough time together yet to
And Jensen is in a bit different situation because he used
to synchronize. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Jensen needs this order, to be put again. And the thing is that thanks to the fact I am more like Jensen, I understand him better, so it also makes things
you,
easier.
it's easier for
And
you,
I laugh at the situations when I want to do something and actually Carlos and Zach, my baby, are against me because they think the same. They are very similar.
It's not against you, but yes, it's put it in a funny way.
Yeah, it's like not against, but yeah, you've got your idea, which is completely different than mine.
Well, first of all, there is you've got 3 men to deal with.
Yeah, exactly.
And you are on your own.
Yeah, but the thing is, I have more connection with Jensen, considering the way we really like to spend our time. Of course, I'm not saying about playing football or driving fast cars.
Fast cars, yes.
Yeah.
That's one of Jensen's 2 top of the list favorite things to do.
Yeah. Okay, so now we will finish because we have a lot of things to do now, and I need to. Yeah.
Just kidding.
And I'm doing night skating at night, so I need to deal with other stuff.
Maybe you can do live then.
Maybe, but I will work there also with camera and with Patrick.
She'll be roller skating tonight.
Yeah, and asking difficult questions also there to the camera with the microphone. So I will inform about it, of course. And both of the boys will be with Carlos this evening.
Tonight.
So this will be Daddy Patchworking clan.
Daddy class.
Yeah, so thank you for watching us. Be with us. Remember, we are here twice a week and we are here on Instagram.
Thank you for joining.
Yes, and then on YouTube. So this film will be available on YouTube. Feel free to comment, to ask us questions and give us comments. What you like, what you don't like. You may of course say if Carlos's accent is crap or my English is completely bad.
Or maybe it's totally opposite.
Yeah, you may say you like it or you are interested, or maybe you really want to know more about this soap opera thing which is going on here. So we are quite open, as you can see, and we promise to tell you more about patchworking when we have the right time to say it, right?
Yeah, we can chat, we can get to know each other better, and you know, you want to say something on your behalf, you're more than welcome to comment.
As it will also inspire us, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
For next. Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so kind regards, have fun and have a great
Pozdrowienia
day.
również, Bożenka.